Today, Jagex released one of the biggest PvP updates ever, and that is the release of the PvP Arena. Replacing the Duel Arena, this new activity allows you to 1v1 other players in a tournament world type of setting, so your stats and gear is selectable to a certain degree. The launch of the PvP Arena today was a soft launch, which means that it's a test run lasting for a week, but you can partake in the entire activity, except the rewards won't be available until the full launch next week. Within the arena, there's 3 account builds that you can use: Zerkers, 1 Defense Pures, and main accounts. When you're playing ranked, each week has a set build, so one week will be Zerkers only, the next week will be maxed accounts, etc. Within the arena, there's a supply bin that you can use to select your gear, containing over 400 items to choose from. So this is a great way for you to test out high-risk setups without the risk. You'll also notice that there's some new items in here, like Korif's headgear and Calamity armor. And I'll talk more about the stats of these new items later in the video. So there's 3 game modes to choose from. There's 1v1 tournaments, where anywhere from 4 to 64 players compete in a 1v1 tournament similar to the Deadman mode finals. There's ranked 1v1s, and these are one-off battles where you're matched with someone with a similar rank to you. And there's unranked 1v1s, which lets you choose who you want to fight, like the Duel Arena, but you don't get any rewards, so it's only good for practice. Partaking in the tournaments or ranked 1v1s will earn you rank points and reward points. Rank points are used to categorize your PvP abilities, and obviously with a higher rank score, you'll be versing more skilled players. Reward points can be spent at the reward shop, which isn't open yet, so we can't see what it contains, but Jagex did say that it will have some of the new armor that's used in the arena, and you'll be able to use them in regular PvP. Now I want to show you guys the full process of the arena. So to get started, you go to the minigame grouping tab, and in the top right, there's a PvP arena button. On this screen, you can press the options button to select the region that you want to fight in. When you click find, you can select from a tournament, a duel, or an unranked duel. And once selected, you're put into a waiting room. When you're good to go, you press sign up, and the game will pair you with other players in your region and with a similar rank. After a few minutes, you'll get invited to enter the tournament, which logs you out of your main game account and swaps you to the PvP Arena worlds. On these worlds, you can only access the PvP Arena, and all of your stats and items are separate to the main game. You can also go to one of these worlds just in the regular world select menu, and here you can easily find unranked opponents. So once you've accepted a fight, you're teleported into the staging area, and here you can select your equipment. As I said, there's over 400 items to choose from, along with the new gear. Once you're ready to go, you tick the option in the top right, and once all of the players partaking are ready, or if the timer runs out, the battle begins. You're teleported to an instanced arena, and it's a fight to the death. The winner earns rank points and reward points depending on the rank difference. Despite this huge overhaul to the duel arena, you can still duel people on regular worlds as you normally could, but on a PvP arena world, you get to select the gear you want along with the account build, so this is great for practicing, since you won't use up any food or runes in the main game. Being good practice, this update is likely to bring a lot of new players into the PvP scene, a scene that's been dying for many years now. I think it's awesome that you can lobby up in the regular game, and then you're notified when the fight is ready, so you can fight people on any world, and this is a great idea by Jagex to keep the arena alive. One thing I am a bit concerned about is whether these PvP arena worlds are going to replace PvP worlds. I don't see much of a reason to go on a regular PvP world anymore, unless you're doing high-risk fights. Regular PvP is likely to shift to this new arena, although PKing at the Revenants should remain much the same, or it might even become more popular, as newer players to PKing now have somewhere to practice. The arena does have a lot of similarities to Last Man Standing, so I wouldn't be surprised if Last Man Standing loses a lot of players, although the rewards from LMS are pretty handy. I also think this update is going to finally end spawn private servers. Players have no reason to go PK on a private server anymore, since now you can select your stats and gear in the PvP arena. So what do you think? Is this going to reshape PvP? I think Jagex has really thought hard about it, and they've come up with a great solution. Now, I'd quickly like to talk about the new items that have been added, and these are likely to be the rewards as well, but we'll find out next week. So we got an item called Fighter's Wrist Wraps, and these can be used on any of the recipe for disaster gloves. Using it removes all of the defensive bonuses of the gloves, and instead adds 9 to slash, crush, stab, and range, and 3 to magic. So pures and mains can take advantage of this item. Another new item is the Calamity Armor, and there's 3 tiers of it. The first having a 1 defense requirement, the second having a 40 defense requirement, and the Elite Calamity Armor requires 70 defense. This armor is useful for tribriding or hybriding, since it gives attack and defense bonuses in all of the combat styles, so it saves you from switching. In saying that though, things like Arums and Carols are better than even the Elite Calamity Armor, but it does save you from switching. Jagex added a range of new helmets to the game, and one of them is Malma's helmets, and this comes in 3 tiers again with the same defense requirements as the armor. This is a melee helmet, giving offensive bonuses with 0 defense, so this is glass cannon gear. There's Korif's Coifs, and there's 3 of these again, and this is the ranged helmet, giving range attack bonuses, and again, very little defense bonuses. There's also Psyker's Hoods, and this is the magic version, giving some magic attack bonuses along with very low defensive stats. So these helmets are intended to be paired with the Calamity Armor, making tribrid and hybrid PKing a lot easier for new players. You are still better off using standard gear, but for those people just learning, these are a great option. Anyways guys, that's it for today's game update. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more old school content. Thanks for watching.